kind of qualifies as unreinforced masonry, so they had to figure out a way to actually get this to the city, and they put it on a very high-tech platform. In fact, the platform is base isolated with 30 ball and cone isolators, and it served to house performances and art shows, and was really a beautiful testimony to art and an honoring a very old art form. The jury said that the completely reusable multimedia art installation features a very innovative structural system and a clever testing procedure. I should have noted they had to do full-scale testing to get this through the city. The project demonstrated a collaborative design and approval process for all involved, the city, the artist, and the structural engineer. And accepting the award tonight is Mark Sinclair of Degenkolb Engineers and Gordy Ray of Degenkolb Engineers.
Thank you, Marianne, and thank you to the SEAONC board for recognizing this project. This was a unique project that came out of a mini crisis for the artist and the architect who were involved in this project. So back in March of last year, the local artist and musician Julia Eisenberg and an architect from Cambridge, England, collaborated to build this unreinforced masonry, at least the city would call it unreinforced masonry project, which is really this old world style of vaulted dome construction. So they've been planning this for years, and 3 months or so prior to the opening, they realized that the city was going to require a permit as an occupied structure, and they learned it was unreinforced masonry, so they were kind of in an impasse. So that's where they called Mark Sinclair from our office. We got involved, and we on a very fast schedule, developed a solution for them with a base-isolated platform. So the caveat to the city was that we didn't have time to do any of the traditional sort of approval process for a base-isolated structure that's occupied. So we proposed to them that we would do a full-scale test and actually go out there, construct the platform. We pulled it to the maximum displacement, let it go. This whole platform that you see here rocked a couple times back and forth. We had accelerometers. We verified that the structure and the isolation system were valid for the design forces, and a couple days later it was housing musical performances. So we were very happy to be involved. We thank all the volunteer effort and the community effort that came into this project. It was all volunteer time by the consultants. A lot of the consultants were out there actually physically building this with their own hands, which was a very unique experience. And if anybody needs a 24 by 30 foot isolated platform, parties, small houses, data centers, whatever you got, come talk to me after the event, and I've got a platform to sell you. So, thank you.